And now for the big man on the NBA campus, LeBron James eyeing history. Just the third player in history with at least 30 points while shooting at least 60% from the field in 5 straight games. Impressive numbers, but early on he was in more of a giving mood. In transition, nice feed to D. Wade for the flush, and the Heat were up by 7. Later on, he gets Chris Bosh involved. Over-under on Chris Bosh in the highlight pack, was it 1.5?
1.5.
Take the under. That's the one you're going to get. Bosh, 32 points, 11 rebounds. He was great. More from James dishing. 6 assists in the Heat's first 9 field goals. Heat up by 4. But when James went to the bench, the Blazers, they went on a run of their own. LaMarcus Aldridge, 29 points, 5 rebounds. And later in the second, Damian Lillard. He will attack, and you don't want that. 33 points as the Heat. Something was amiss with James on the bench. The Blazers are now up by 10. But let's take a closer look at just how good James has been during these last 5 games. I see a whole lot of red. It's like looking at Mercury. He's shooting over 70% from the field, 60% from 3, averaging 6 assists per game. And he's shooting well from all over the floor. Only a couple of cold spots way over there on the left. Now he checked in at the end of the second quarter, and check this. Backing down Wes Matthews. He'll throw it down. Minute to play, forcing the turnover coast to coast. 18 points on 6 of 8 shooting with 6 assists in the first half. Yet the Heat trailed it by 3. Third quarter, he picks up right where he left off. Trailblazers. The Heat have a 6-point lead. Later in the third, James baseline tough up and under, and the Heat are leading. And now for something completely different. Shots that didn't count. Third quarter, the 3 as the buzzer sounds. Bam! No good, but it's all right. Late in the fourth, Wade missing inside as he's fouled. James, the awesome follow. The crowd loves it. Refs don't. Let's go back to the shots that did count. Fourth quarter, tied at 97. Wes Matthews driving. Look at James. Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here. Clean, or was it? LeBron actually gets away with a goaltend, as our eagle eyes tell us, but on the ensuing Heat possession, it's lucky to be good. Wade, the killer crossover, pull-up J. He also put in a nice work. 24 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. 5 minutes to play. Game tied at 99. LeBron, Sasha Pavlovich, you just got punked. James at 28 points, looking for 30. 3:45 to play. Heat up by 1. Wade going up to shoot. Ray Allen. Oh, they've got weapons. He had 14 points. Terry Stotts, Blazers coach, so we matched him for 44 minutes. After that, this is what happened. James coming out of nowhere, get to Lillard's shot. Wade the other way. Mario Chalmers. The Heat on a 14-0 run as they now led it by 9. Later in the fourth, watch James trailing Allen through our SportsCenter scope. Sick, wicked, and nasty. James, 30 points, 11 of 15 shooting, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, and we have history of the highest order. First player in NBA history with 6 straight games of 30 or more points, shooting 60% or better from the field. Astonishing efficiency. And LeBron, Wade, and Bosh, 86 of the Heat's 117 points. They've got a 6-game win streak. And how about this? They win their 1,000th game. Ronnie Cycli somewhere pumping his fist, as is LeBron.
Like I say over and over, I know the history of the game. I know how many unbelievable players that came through the rings and paved the way for me and my teammates, and for me to be in the record books by myself with such a stat, any stat, it's big time, and it's a tribute to not only myself. I don't care about myself, but my teammates allowing me to do that. My coaching staff put me in position to succeed, and I just try to go out and do it.
All right, let's take it next level, courtesy of Samsung. So LeBron has been scoring efficiently in most situations during his recent run, especially effective in isolation, as you can see, and in transition. Everybody's impressed. So is Tim Legler.
Well, it's hard to imagine you can say about a player who has won 3 MVPs in the last 4 years that he may be in the best stretch of his career. But that's exactly what it looks like for LeBron James. The game looks that easy to him right now. And I think mentally he's in a great place. This is the first time he's been at the midway point of his season, having been an NBA champion. And I think that makes him a much more relaxed player. He's a much more consistent perimeter shooter. We know about the way he attacks the rim in the open floor and in isolation situations. But to shoot this high a field goal percentage night in, night out, and continue to produce the type of offense he does, not only for himself but for his teammates, LeBron right now is taking it to a whole nother level that none of us really thought we could see because he's been that great throughout his career. It's really amazing to watch. You see the compliments coming from around the league from other great players. They're even astounded by what he is accomplishing right now. And if he keeps this up, you can bank on the fact that he'll have his 4th MVP in 5 years.
Good breath. PSG 1-2-1.
Pregnant pause. Number 7, Heat Blazers. It takes 2 to make the thing go right. Ray Allen, LeBron. LeBron, first player in history. 30 points on 60% field goal shooting in 6